Hey guys, it's Ariel Moen Williford here, and I just wanted to come and talk to you a little bit about where I've been for the last few months, because I was doing really, really well, and then all of a sudden I'm gone. Well, my husband and I went through a failed adoption, and right before then we had to figure out what we were going to do with youth camp. And so we had to leave halfway through youth camp, and we had some volunteers come in and fill our spot. And then after having the baby for 2 days, we had to return him to his birth mom. And it was super, super hard. But after that, on the way home, we decided we were going to the beach. We didn't know what beach we were going to go to. We didn't know how we were, going to pay for it or whatever. So we spent one night at our house, and then the next day my aunt said that we could come to her beach house. And so we did that, and then we spent a couple days with her, and then we drove up to my husband's boss's beach house for a couple days. And on the way home, which was a Sunday that was Father's Day, my husband and I were just praying and talking to God and talking to one another about what we should do. Should we continue this journey? Should we not? Should we just say we're done for right now and start back later? And God really impressed upon us that we should continue. What we did not know is that our daughter was being born that same day. So we went through some really, really highs, really, really lows. And the Thursday after Father's Day, we got a phone call about a little girl whose mom had walked out on her after 3 hours. And so we have a little girl who is 2 months old, and her name is Josie. And she's asleep in the other room right now, so hopefully she doesn't wake up. That's where I've been. Been trying to figure out, part of it I've been on maternity leave, and part of it I've just been trying to figure out how to do this whole motherhood / youth pastor / kids pastor type thing. And so she was 3 weeks old when my husband and I went to kids camp with her. It was not the best situation, and I was really honestly kind of bummed out that my pastor didn't say, hey, let me, take this and go for you via the circumstances, because we got her at 11 days, so we had basically a week to work it out. But he didn't, and we had a volunteer go who was awful, but she was one of those volunteers that tells you she's going to do something instead of asking you if you need help. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. But it's in the past. It's fine. We had a bunch of kids come to know the Lord, and that's all that matters. And then we do a thing called 5 Fantastic Days, and I'm gonna do a whole video, like after I finish this one about where I've been. I'm gonna do a whole video on 5 Fantastic Days, because it's so much fun and it's so awesome, and the kids get so much out of it. But the problem is, we only got to do one fantastic day this year, because it was the week after kids camp, and we needed to spend some time with our daughter. So that's where I've been. I've been being a mom and trying to figure out how I'm going to do this youth ministry thing while staying at home with her. We do have one lady in our church that keeps her 1 day a week for free. But everyone else that kept babies locally have closed down or have decided that they couldn't make enough money, and they've gone back to like real jobs. And so, yeah, we're gonna be staying at home. I'm gonna be staying at home with her and being a full-time youth and children's pastor. So pray for me. Pray for me. But God is good, and things are working out, and my husband is amazing. So when he comes home from work, I pass her off to him, and he has quality time with her, and I'm able to get a lot of work done. I'm a night person anyway, so that helps anyway. So, but yeah, that's where I've been. So the next video, look out for it. It is going to be all about 5 Fantastic Days. And so you're going to be seeing me in my home office / guest room now, because I don't have an office anymore. It's just the guest room, basically, with my desk in it. Oh well, it'll do.